You know how you just think about life and your experiences, how things should be, how things are. Like, I think about a waste of life like Darrell Brooks Jr. And then I think about the young lady that got killed, Markelia S. Jameson, and Baby K. I think about family members of mine that got killed. I think about my brother that died. I think about my sister got murdered. You know, and you just think of people that are just wastes of space. And half these idiots that's doing these crimes in the city of Milwaukee, you think about them too. And, you know, like my mom, you know, she has a mass and it tested positive. You know, she's in her 70s. You know, we all know what's going to happen. Just like Jay-Z said and God did, you never know how it could go. Not to be depressed or be depressing. It's just, you know, I share with people. You know, it's not like I'm some, you know, whatever kind of guy, you know, I'm just going to share with my audience. You know, I don't even look at y'all as no audience. I just look at y'all as just cool people, you know, people that listen to, you know, it's like us having a conversation in a bar minus the bar and the liquor. You know, it's always like that. Cause I think about, with me, I got people that in the physical form that hate me. People out here on this internet, you know, a whole bunch of weirdos and fake ass people that would never come and say half this stuff to my face. But it's so many more people that got love for me. That's why it don't even really bother me. That's why it's comical half the time. You know, all of the drama, all of the stress. You know, you got people trying to systematically destroy you, no matter who you are, especially when you're intelligent and you're here for a bigger purpose. You will always have people that try to tear you down and destroy you. You're always going to have that, you know, and my mom, and one of the reasons I'm saying this because my mom, a lot of people don't understand. My mom is the reason why I'm the way I am. Why I think for myself. My mother is the reason how come I question everything and I don't just follow. My mom is the reason I'm not a Democrat, nor would I ever be one. But we were never Republicans either. We align with what our values are. We don't believe in killing babies. We believe in freedom of education. We believe in freedom of expression. We believe in freedom of choice. And you could tie that into abortion. That's why I always say I don't judge nobody that have one. God is the only judge. I just don't agree with it. You can't make people see things how you want them to see it. They see things how they see it. Cognitive dissonance is real. You could present factual things to people, factual data, information, verified, and they still gonna believe what they want to believe if they have attached something to it. My mother, after my sister got murdered, she helped pass the 9 o'clock liquor law in Wisconsin, and Milwaukee specifically, because we didn't have one here. She got a letter back from the president. After Niecy was killed, the guy apparently was drunk and all this kind of stuff, and he actually got released from prison. And the crazy situation, my grandmother was dying, and he started dating my aunt, and he was at the hospital. And the only reason I didn't kill that motherfucker is because my daughter, who I talk about, who actually is working for me, I'm training this weekend on doing some of the things for our businesses and some of the accounting stuff too. She was about 3 years old because I was at St. Joe's Hospital, I think. My grandmother was there. St. Joseph, I can't remember. And dude was there. And my first instinct, because I always carry a gun, my first instinct was just to blow his motherfucking head off. Wait till he goes to the parking lot, because they didn't have cameras back then. And just when he go to the parking lot and just air his ass out. But that's not the first time I've ever wanted to go that direction or go that route. But that's for a whole nother segment or whatever. I try to keep it politics and my emotions and my feelings about politics. I don't really go into, far as how I was in the past. I don't go into, me being part of a subculture. Far as what me and my team did, in our former life, so to speak. But it was what it was. But it's no different than a lot of cats that lived in Milwaukee that lived on the north side. They used to get it in. They used to be up all night, same clothes, pocket full of Some people were like that. Other people partook in white collar crimes, credit card fraud, stuff like that. People had done some of everything. Car theft. Some people were shooters. Some people were goons. I grew up around these kind of people. Drug traffickers. That's where I come from. I never even thought that I would live to see my 18th birthday, and to be a few years from 50 is an accomplishment from God, which led me to believe that my life was worth something. And it all goes back to life, is why I'm pro-life. All goes back to life is why I'm so sad about what happened to Markelia. It don't matter if I knew her or not. That could be my family. That could have been anybody. That could be your daughter. Could have been your wife. Life is short, but it's pretty long when you make bad decisions. And when you got hate in your heart and you're just a bad person, your life is longer and you age. With that said, though, we got a lot. I got so much I'm doing this weekend. We got so much stuff that we doing business wise. I got meetings every week on, growing, growing our brand, growing our companies. And the election is coming up. It's about to be cracking. I just want to thank everybody for being supportive as they are, liking and sharing things. Markelia's story really got shared, and I really think that partly that helped with some of the outlets picking up on it. So I want to thank you for that, because, stuff like that, if it's not in the news, then the police have a harder time to solve the crime, believe it or not, because they're understaffed. So if the media is not out there helping, the odds are higher that whoever killed her and baby K will get away with it. So I want to thank all of you from authentic and gracious thank you. Thank you so much, because this is what's going on in the city of Milwaukee is a bunch of bullshit. These niggas keep voting for the same politicians all the time. I don't know how else to explain it. You get drained talking about some of this, and you just think like, damn, it's right in front of you. You got these house nigga politicians that will put these situations in front of these people in regard to, as far as disguised as entitlement programs, and knowing that they'll take it so they can control them with votes, or they can control them with a dangling carrot effect, making them think if they do these things, it'll get them out of poverty. When in actuality, it's a big sham. But that's a whole nother topic. I just want to thank all of you for the help. I want to thank all of you for the constant, just the constant pushing of me, because I'm extremely motivated to really, with News Undone specifically, to just have everything at a next level in regard to quality of content, QOC. And I got some other stuff coming for y'all too, but I done took too much of your time already. Thank you.